What if one single moment, just a few seconds long, completely changed someone's life forever? What if that moment was never meant to be serious, never meant to be analyzed, and never meant to follow someone home, yet it did anyway? That is exactly what happened during what is now being called the Coldplay Kiss Cam scandal. Today on Twinkle Hype, we are breaking down one of the most viral, controversial, and emotionally charged moments the internet has seen in a long time. This is not just a concert clip. This is a story about power, judgment, social media mobs, careers collapsing, families being affected, and how fast the internet can turn a human mistake into a global spectacle. Before we get into it, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss one of our deep dives. And stick around to the end, because the final details completely change how most people see this situation. Let's rewind to the night everything started. It was a Coldplay concert, a packed stadium filled with fans singing along, lights glowing, energy high, and thousands of people enjoying what was supposed to be a fun and unforgettable night. Among the crowd were two executives from the same tech company, Kristin Cabot, the head of human resources, and Andy Byron, the CEO. They weren't there for publicity. They weren't there to make headlines. They were simply attending a concert like everyone else. At least that's how it began. As the show went on, the stadium's kiss cam started scanning the crowd. Couples laughed, people waved, and the camera moved from section to section. Then it landed on Kristin and Andy. They were standing close, laughing, dancing, and when they noticed themselves on the big screen, their reactions appeared awkward. Instead of leaning into the moment, they seemed startled, almost frozen. The crowd reacted instantly. Some people laughed, others gasped. And then, from the stage, Coldplay's lead singer made a lighthearted joke, suggesting they were either very shy or possibly something more. That joke, meant as harmless entertainment, would become the spark that ignited everything. Within minutes, clips of the moment began circulating on social media platforms. By the end of the night, it was everywhere. Short videos, slowed-down replays, reaction videos, memes, and speculation flooded timelines. People began asking questions. Who are they? Why do they look uncomfortable? Are they together? Do they work together? Internet users did what the internet always does. They investigated. Names were discovered, job titles were shared, screenshots were analyzed, and soon, the story shifted from a funny concert moment to a serious corporate scandal in the eyes of the public. The speculation grew fast. People accused them of having an inappropriate relationship. Others accused them of abusing power dynamics at work. Some went even further, turning the situation into personal attacks, insults, and harassment. What started as a viral clip quickly turned into a real-life crisis. Within days, the company involved launched an internal review. Public pressure mounted, headlines spread, and then the first major consequence hit. Andy Byron resigned as CEO. Not long after, Kristin Cabot also stepped down from her role, even after being given the option to return. The internet celebrated what some called accountability. But behind the scenes, the personal toll was far more severe than most people realized. Months later, Kristin finally spoke out. In her first public comments, she acknowledged that her behavior that night was a bad decision. She admitted that alcohol played a role and that she acted in a way she regrets. She did not deny responsibility. But what shocked many people was what she revealed next. The online backlash went far beyond criticism. She said she received hundreds of threats, including death threats. Her personal information was shared online. Strangers sent messages filled with hate. Her children were affected. They were scared. They were confused. They didn't understand why their family was suddenly under attack. This was no longer about a kiss cam. It was about fear, safety, and the consequences of viral outrage. Kristin described feeling humiliated, isolated, and overwhelmed. Her marriage ended, her career was effectively destroyed, and she became a symbol of a moment she could never escape. She also clarified something many people got wrong. According to her, there was no secret long-term affair. Both she and Andy were separated from their spouses at the time. The moment was spontaneous, not planned, and not part of an ongoing relationship. Yet the internet narrative had already been written. This raises a difficult question. When does accountability turn into cruelty? When does calling someone out cross the line into dehumanization? And who gets to decide how much punishment is enough for a mistake caught on camera? Some viewers believe the consequences were justified. Others believe the reaction was wildly disproportionate. What cannot be denied is the power of social media to shape reality, destroy privacy, and permanently alter lives. Andy Byron has largely stayed silent since resigning. Kristin has stepped away from the public eye, focusing on healing and protecting her family. The company has moved forward, but the scandal remains a case study in viral culture and public judgment. This story is a reminder that behind every viral clip is a real person, a real family, real consequences. And while the internet moves on to the next trending topic, the people at the center are left to pick up the pieces. Now, I want to hear from you. Do you think the reaction to this moment was fair, or did it go too far? Was this accountability, or was it online mob behavior? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. If you found this breakdown insightful, make sure to like the video, share it with others, and subscribe to Twinkle Hype for more deep dives into the stories everyone is talking about.